Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the first game of the month of July between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Wade Miley is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
7-11.
Miley into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
But always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
And another foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
These guys are just too aggressive at the plate. I mean, they're last in the league in OBP. So you need to work on being a little bit more patient. But, you know, teams don't change their stripes at this time of the season, so it's going to be really difficult for them.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this...
Oh, how about Cano to first in time?
Wow, made it look easy. And when everybody talks about that 10-year deal, they're talking mostly about the offense that Cano provides. But I'll tell you what, he's no slouch with the glove either. And that's a super play right here to take away a hit.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, we might see a couple of double takes from hitters on pitches down at the knee.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Kevin Gossman will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Cano can get it going. He's hitting near the Mendoza line in his last 10 ball games and really having trouble getting anything positive going at the plate.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now Cano swings and misses on a good two-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. And with that, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, it must be nice for a manager to be able to pencil in a guy like Manny Machado over there at third base. He won the Gold Glove in 2015. Great offensive player, but maybe even a better defense.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners come up empty first time. Chris Davis will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Miley gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Evan Gattis comes to the plate looking to flip the script. His bat has gone ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 home. High fly ball out to deep right field. Gutierrez going back, still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7.
Paul Janich will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Kyle Seager will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And Seager had another solid year in 2015.
You're right, Matty. He had career highs in both homers with 26 and doubles when he hit 37 that year.
And Giannis will throw on to first, and there's one away. Adam Lind will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Giannis settles under it near second. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th.
Franklin Gutierrez will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gaddis moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Jimmy Paredes stands in for the first time now, and he's been in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over these past 8 ball games. Miley's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Hot shot to third. Seager has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th. Second baseman
Jonathan Scope stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Number 44 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop-up. Seager is there for it. And the inning is over. 3. Nori Aoki will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Wieters waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ball 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Reggie Wolf will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Hard liner toward short. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Leonis Martin will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman number
Manny
13.
Machado is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Miley has his target. Here he comes 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding into the box, Adam Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the seats, 0-1.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Hit hard down the line. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out. Chris Davis checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
2-0.
And since 2013, Davis has been an incredible offensive weapon. We'll see what he can do right here this time.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot, so don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Jones going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth.
Now batting.
Nelson Cruz stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Around third, Cano on his way to the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Kyle Seager stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Jones ranging back at the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman, number 26.
Adam Lind in now, hopped out in his first trip. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A shot down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1. Franklin Gutierrez digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Swing and a liner. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Noriaoki in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Men on third with 2 down. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Jones. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Evan Gattis will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. 1 out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping in, Matt Wieters. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wieters is retired, 2 down now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category, as you can see right here. So the staff has been doing their job all season long.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Ketel Marte comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
The shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Giannis scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The catcher, number 3.
Now to the plate, Reggie Wolf. He singled his last time up. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Leonis Martin will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Swing and a line drive. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. In there, no balls and a strike.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners. But some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Nelson Cruz will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Belted high and deep into right center. Jones ranging back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Kyle Seager is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. 19th home run for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. The 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scope has it. On to first here as Lind is set down now 2 away. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. To 2-2 now. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
The batter,
Nori Aoki will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Wieters is there to put it away and finally put an end. Jimmy Paredes will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Jonathan Scope in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
now batting.
Number 44 will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Little tapper down the first baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Miley sets. First pitch on its way. Manny Machado is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ketel Marte will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gaddis. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Reggie Wolf steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, he's thrown a fair amount of first pitch strikes, about 60%, but you've got to locate better, and that's the reason why he's having a tough time out there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Leonis Martin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Pulled toward right center field. Paredes is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Nelson Cruz will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already. And he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Vance Worley will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jones has it in his sights, and that retires the side. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI. Adam Jones will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Chris Davis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Seager with the bare hand. It's there, and he's out.
Woo, no problem.
Evan Gattis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Aoki is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still 8. Kyle Seager steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Yanish from shallow right, and Yanish will throw on to first, and there's 1 away. Adam Lind will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Franklin Gutierrez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Nori Aoki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Matt Wieters comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Marte gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Orioles,
Paul Janish will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
now batting,
Jimmy Paredes steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. First pitch on its way. Jonathan Schoop stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Skied into very shallow right. Gutierrez is over. And that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're on the short end of an... Ketel Marte will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Reggie Wolf will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Seared down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Up next for
Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Robinson Cano stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready to start the ninth as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Manny Machado will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. To short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting number 10. Center field.
Adam Jones will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Now the 0-1. High and deep to right center field. Martin going back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Chris Davis will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Martin looking up. Gone! It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. And that is 27 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Your attention, please.
It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Matt Wieters is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Nelson Cruz. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you look at the box score, you see he gave him 8 innings in his last start. But you keep looking, he ended up getting a loss. Going to hope for a win in this one.
Number 44 strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Baltimore, second baseman, number 44.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball one as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in third place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
Hernandez is ready, and the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw down to first, 1 away. Manny Machado will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. Adam Jones will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently second entering play.
Yeah, and he just completed a great month at the plate where he hit over 350.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
That misses, 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Good first inning there for Felix Hernandez. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
I tell you, when it's done right, it looks so easy. I mean, this ball is put down almost equidistant from all 3 guys that had a shot at this. Perfectly done.
Robinson Cano will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip. So lately, they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Down the first baseline. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, I think be aggressive at the plate. And this is a guy that's going to go in there and pound the strike zone. He doesn't walk many hitters, and so you have to attack that count, get up there, and be ready to swing early in counts.
2 out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1 after 1. No. Mark Trumbo steps in for his first try, and in case you haven't been following him, he's arguably been one of the hottest hitters in the league right now. Hernandez looks in. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Smith has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Evan Gaddis will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Batting 7.
Ryan Flaherty takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8.
Francisco Pena will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Adam Lind will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. A quick out number 1.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in, Seth Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the seats, 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Tapped up the first baseline. Trumbo is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh.
Nori Aoki will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Mike Zunino will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Flipped out the other way towards short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Jimmy Paredes steps in here to start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Aoki going back, gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. Stepping in now, number 44. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. sent on the ground out to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 13,
Manny Machado digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Orioles on the board first. Luis Sardinas will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Leonis Martin steps in now. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Low for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Paredes is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman
Robinson Cano steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average.
Yeah, Matt, as we take a look at this graphic here, you can see this isn't one of the stats this team is very proud of. So, needless to say, opposing pitchers have been loving the returns when facing off against these guys.
And he lays off for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes a called strike 2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Paredes. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They trail this one 1-0. Chris Davis is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles,
Mark Trumbo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Smith to the track. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Gaddis. He singled his last time up. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Paredes is there, and he'll bring this one in. Adam Lind stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow. Very close with that one. I don't think I'd recommend taking that pitch again on a 3-2, though.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Seth Smith stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Nori Aoki. He drew a walk his first time up. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Chopped foul right at home plate. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So stepping in, Mike Zunino. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Paredes. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ryan Flaherty heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Shortstop, Ryan Flaherty.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Tap foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Flaherty is retired, and there's one away.
That's a real good sinker there. You can see this ball's in the dirt by the time he's committed to this swing. That's a nice job behind the plate of cleaning up and getting that put out at first.
Standing in now, Francisco Pena. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Smith coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back.
Jimmy Paredes stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
After it is Martin, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Luis Sardinas will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tapped out in front of home. Pena scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 12,
Leonis Martin steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
To first. Trumbo is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, second baseman.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. This is pulled into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a wild single.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gaddis on the move, and that retires the side. Mariners leave 1. It remains 1-0. Number 44 steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. 2 gone in the inning now. Here's Adam Jones. Here's a high pop-up. Sardinhas is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 1-0. Odrisamer Despaigne is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Kyle Seager will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Nope. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Adam Lind comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Seth Smith will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Chris Davis will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And he's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball. And there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Evan Gattis will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Skied into very shallow right. Smith has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Leading off the inning, Nori Aoki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number
Into the
5.
box now, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Grounded to first. Trumbo gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop
Luis Sardinas will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Machado has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners are down in order. They're down 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Flaherty, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Francisco Pena stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Jimmy Paredes will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one, it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And that's off the left field wall. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead. Number 44 will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Leading off the inning, Leonis Martin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out.
The batter,
Robinson Cano steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker, strike one. Squared that one up just a little late.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano and they think of his time at the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
now batting,
Nelson Cruz will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Ryan Cook will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Manny Machado, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle, because we know he can hurt you.
high fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Steve Cishek will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Mariners,
Adam Jones will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
up next for the Orioles.
Chris Davis takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding into the box, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline. There is Seager. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Left fielder
Evan Gattis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Looked like a slider there. Swing and a ball sent high in the air. This one is way back there, and it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0. Ryan Flaherty will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Drilled on the ground is short. Sardinius is there, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles... Brian Mattis is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
number 17, Brian.
Kyle Seager will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
The first baseman, number 26.
Adam Lind strides in, grounded out his last time through. And a ball, 1-0. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number
Seth Smith
7.
makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Ground ball right into the shift. Flaherty comes up with it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Hisashi Iwakuma is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, if we take a look here, left-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's really been able to dominate him.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 110.
Iwakuma gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. Makes the play, one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Yeah, if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. 1-2, here it comes. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
Batting third,
Manny Machado will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Chris Davis will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on a pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
No.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Gutierrez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening. Giovanni Gallardo will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip right there.
leading off for the
Excellent.
Mariners.
Just allowing a bit over a base runner per inning. We'll see if he can continue that here in this one.
Leonis Martin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Robinson Cano will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. Two different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. With a moment now, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Nelson Cruz will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, yesterday he just didn't look like himself, but he's been good lately. He's had 7 RBIs over his last 10 games.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Gaddis moves over. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Mark Trumbo will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Iwakuma peers in. First pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. Evan Gaddis will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Matt Wieters will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. LJ Hose set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gutierrez has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to Kyle Seager will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Batting sixth.
Franklin Gutierrez will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. On Gallardo with the good live fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Seth Smith will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hose looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead. Standing in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Reggie Wolf will stand in. Back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. In there, strike one.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Paul Janisch steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gutierrez has a play, 1 away. Number 44 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Iwakuma's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To short. Marte is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Leonis Martin will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Seared down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, second baseman.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Tap fouled at home plate.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Now batting, designated
Nelson
hitter,
Cruz is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right there for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll... Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. Iwakuma steps into the wind. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The left fielder,
Evan Gaddis will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a Kyle Seager is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Gallardo back to work as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break.
Yeah, this is nothing new, Matty. Another hit for him. And he's really the guy they depend on to keep the line moving. He's been their most consistent hitter so far.
And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Now to the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now the double steal is on here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. At the plate, Seth Smith. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run is in to score from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
That man right there is off to a heck of a start here so far. Drives in 2 more runs there. That's 5 for him on the afternoon. He just continues to come up big with runners on base.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Reggie Wolf will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hose ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Center fielder,
Leonis Martin will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Here's Giannis for 1.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Wieters is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across. Matt Wieters heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Into the box now, L.J. Hose. He flew out in his last at-bat. Iwakuma comes set. First pitch on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to Lind, and it's a double play.
Now batting.
Paul Janisch is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Drilled right back up the middle. Marte scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Nelson Cruz will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Hit on the ground to short. Janisch gloves it. And Janisch will throw on to first, and there's one away.
Third baseman number 15.
Kyle Seager steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or 2 as he was catching that baseball.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, it's really surprising that a pitcher of his caliber can get knocked around the yard the way he's been so far. I mean, there's the evidence right there in black and white. And you might want to take a picture of that, everybody, because that's not a pitching line you're going to see from him very often.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Fastball in there for a called strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Scope with the bare hand. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Number 44 will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Spin throw, and a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the first out. Jonathan Scope will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
On the ground is short. This could be two. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Michael Givens will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Seth Smith will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Ketel Marte will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Number 44 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for Seattle,
Reggie Wolf will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
No, that's foul.
Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gaddis moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. But Chris Davis will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice, solid line drive that just didn't fall.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
now batting,
Striding into the box, Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Evan Gaddis ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Marte has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Leonis Martin steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And guys, this is the guy you would want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hose is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Robinson Cano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
designated hitter,
Nelson Cruz will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And that will conclude matters here. Matt Wieters will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Seager. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
L.J. Hose.
L.J. Hose comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Grounded back up the middle. Marte comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Paul Janisch will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Number 44 will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Kyle Seager will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Comes set, and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gaddis is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
First baseman, number
In now, Adam Lind. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to first here as Lind is set down now 2 away. Franklin Gutierrez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Seth Smith will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 14 doubles on the season so far. 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Jonathan Scope will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And a foul pop behind the plate, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
Manny Machado comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Hit hard to short. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
The first baseman, number 19.
Chris Davis will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 7-0. So long from Seattle.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.